Oh, it's a big school of them, biggest school of them. I'm looking at the biggest muddy. That's tea for us. You know, like the travelling part of it's good, but it's what you get up to. That's where it's at. Do I get them both? No, one's chasing the other one. Oh, right in the shallows. They were like in ankle deep water. This year's going to be something else. We've made it back where we belong, in the scrub around no one. Not a bad little spot neither. Just quickly setting up. Enough time to crack one. It's been a long day. Not a big day, just a long day. Running around everywhere and that. Takes a toll. It's about, what, it'd be 5:30 now, so made it just in time. I'm glad I kept trucking. I wasn't going to come all the way out here, but I'm here now, so I reckon I might even stay tomorrow night as well. And we'll keep trucking north. But what a prime little spot, I'll show you. Just got the swag out, and I don't know if I'll set up much other stuff. We've got a bit of firewood over here, so a nice warm cozy fire. Dodger's in the crate. On the way out, I got a message from the mate saying that they've just laid baits, so I'll let her out, but I'll be with her when I do, and I'll keep her on the lead. Won't be letting her sniff the ground too long, that's for sure. But yeah, prime little spot. Nice dusty road. It's good to be back in the dust. I'm going to enjoy tonight's shower. It's starting to drop. As soon as that sun goes down, that temp just drops straight away. But yeah, I'll show you this. Shout out to old mate too. I wouldn't have known about it. Got talking to a fella the other night, and he'd had a few, so it was a bit hard to understand exactly, you know, and directions, they can be hard sometimes, but yeah, I wouldn't have known. Would have drove through and seen it, but not realised you could come out here, but not a soul in sight. How good is that? But look at this. Whoa. Hey, fresh water. I can be non-stop shower. Check that out. Probably should even drop a pot in here. Never know, any cherubin or a red claw or something, but what an end to the day. I reckon it's just something about being out on your own that is, I don't know, gives adrenaline, I don't know. It's good to be around people and that, but just, I don't know, when you're out here and just, you don't have to worry about a thing, you know? You don't have to worry about saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing or anything like that. You just be you. I think that's what I love the most. Come out here. Too cool. that water would be cold. Whew. Very cold. Oh then, I am starving. Well, probably won't see us till the morning. I think I'm gonna have a mean feed, have a good old scrub, and then yeah, flake it, go to sleep. I don't think it feels good because it's definitely not as cold as out where I just come from, that's for sure. Fresh, but it's, yeah, you can tell I'm getting further north. You can smell the salt from here. It's easy in the morning. So, for those who have just come along with us, a couple of weeks ago we left from Ayr. So I've left my big trail there, the camper, and I've just got the boat tinny in tow. So we've taken off, we've gone along here, gone out to Charters, and as I was going through this section here, I'm thinking, I should do a detour and go catch up with a few mates. So we kept going, about Torrance Creek, it's not on here, but we've gone down here, chilled the night about there, just camped out for the night. About 50 k's out of Muttaburra it was. Then we've come across here, down to Aramac, down to Barcaldine, and then across to Longreach, catch up with a mate. If you haven't seen it, jump on, there's an episode about that. And then we've gone up, we've trucked it, and I've caught up with another mate out of Winton, up along here somewhere, a place called Oondaroo Station. Spent the night there, took off from there. Then we've gone up, past the Blue Healer, all the way up into the Cloncurry. So I stopped and got a bit of fuel there. And I didn't know if I was going to stop at a place called Corella Dam or Mary Kathleen. We end up stopping at Mary Kathleen. Another episode about that. We've gone through, pulled up at a mate's place out at the Isa, and caught up with his dad, got a bit of water, did a bit of tucker shopping, did a fair bit while I was in town. Now, we've come up just before Camberwell, and we're actually on our way up to Burketown, but we've pulled up at another spot. So yeah, are you up to date? And if you're new to the channel, I hope you like the videos. Anyway, if you are looking for something like that, this one here, got it from Dave's Decals. Handy thing, especially for doing stuff like that for you now. I just got to remember it's there because it's been so long not having one. But, so last night, ended up pulling up beside that creek, but when I woke up this morning, I liked it there. I just wanted to find a spot that's a little bit further away. So I went a bit further out to the sticks, and well, I come across this nice little pad, and I'm digging it. And the best thing about it, it's not a soul in sight, and probably not going to see many, if any, in that case, out in a spot like this. So when I set up just more than the swag, usually means I'm staying for a little bit longer, for those who don't know. But yeah, I've fully set up, so pretty much got everything out. End up taking the quad off. First time running the old, well the new air swag up top, and let me tell you, to set that thing up there was so much easier. Like, look, no swags are built to go up top, but I just wanted to find the easiest way to do it, and that worked really well. That was quite easy to set up. So, and comfortable, and I'm glad I got that insulation to lay down underneath it. That gives me a peace of mind, because the only thing I'm on edge about is obviously getting a hole in it, especially the mattress. Like anything, the swag, it's going to be a killer to get it in the swag too, don't get me wrong, but yeah, no, I just feel like it gives that little bit more padding for that air mattress. Got the quad off because, like I said, the quad's got to be off for me to be able to house the swag up top, because that platform folds out with the quad up there. Them handlebars stick up just a little bit too high, which is not a drama. Usually I'm not, you know, I'd rather just roll the swag out on the ground as a quick stopover for them night or twos at times. But yeah, when I know I'm gonna, you know, set up for a little bit longer, I'll yeah, go all out. Got the old Starlink out, so I've got that bull bar mount, and this is the second time I've had it in there. Brilliant idea, but every spot I've been to, it hasn't been ideal to go in that spot, or because, you know, there's been trees there or something like that. So I did take that stand, the actual stand for it, just in case, and I'm glad I did, because when I first left, most spots I had stand for it, but makes it so much easier when I can just whack it on that bull bar. What it's for. Keeps the cord out of mine, out of sight too, so it's going to be less to trip over, including the Starlink. You know, you can't run over it or accidents happen. Everything else is set up, got the awning out. I tell you what, this would have to be one of the best investments, this awning. It has been so much easier to set up than the other ones I've had over the years. Just a shitload lot easier. That in the shower tent, you know, and yeah. And the fact that you don't have to have the legs on or guide ropes, it is pretty stable. I've had it in some winds, but there are times that I've had them out, the ropes and that, the poles, just in case, but majority of the times I haven't. And that means no walking into it, no tripping over it, just all free walk around space. Other than that, everything else is going good. The shower and dunny set up. I'm treating myself a bit lately. What I went out and got, because like, holy shit mate, because it's been so cold, the old showers have been really quick. Now the only good thing about that is I've been saving a ton of water, but the bad thing about that is it's just, they haven't been really good showers. Lucky it's only me I'm sleeping with. But I did one of them bloody clicked and collects as I went through the Isa, and I ended up picking up one of these bad boys. I have seen them in the past. Look, I've gone that long without a shower, a hot water shower. I've never ever had an actual hot water shower. The only thing I run, that I've run for the last, I don't know, probably 4 or so years, has been the bazooka water tank. You know, they heat up in the sun, but obviously it all depends on that outside temperature. Now it goes good. There's just times you probably have to shower at about 3 o'clock in the RV before it gets too cold, but it's worked for me. I think it's true, the older you get, the softer you get. So I've gone out and I have got one of them little gas ones. Look, I hope it's efficient enough for me. I know you can run the bigger gas bottle on them, but I don't want to go that way. I cut off gas, which is a good thing, like for me cooking. But if worse comes to worse, and I did have to get a 4 kilo one, or even a 2, I just want to have a good rough estimate of how long it's going to last, the gas, to run this thing. My showers aren't that long, because you know, I've got to be strict on water. So my showers aren't really that long. It's only 2 litres a minute pump. And look, it's going to be okay when I'm near a water source like I am now. I'm not too far away from that water where I was last night. So here it's going to be a good test for it. I can, yeah, have plenty of water to play with to get a feel for it and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, I had a shower last night and I was struggling to get through a whole 20 litre bucket. Like, it just felt so wrong. But yeah, I can't keep doing that though, because I want this gas to last. That's the thing. But where I am now, I've got a neat little outdoor kitchen happening, and I've got me, you know, my new hot water system that I picked up from Han River. Cheers to the guys at the Roadhouse. Steel drum, because you can't always use that. Obviously, you know, you may not be in a spot where you're always going to have firewood or can have fires. But here, while I'm here, I can fill it up with water, get that going. What I might do is take a scoop out of that, put it in the water drum I got for that shower now, the hot water system. And that might take the coolness, the chill off that water a bit, which it might run a bit more efficient then, because it doesn't have to heat it up as much. This is what I've done anyway. Give you a quick look. So I just got the same drum as I got the dog food in. It's got a big opening, easy to fill up. Yeah, so I can just drop some warm water in that to take the chill off, and that's all it is. I'll most likely give you a better rundown on it, but it goes in there, so I can unzip here, control it from there, and I've got my shower head up here. But yes, I still use me original one. I still got all that happening, because the warmer this weather gets, I'll be going back to the bazooka, you know what I mean? But I think it's still going to be might be still worth having something like that on board at all times, especially in the camper trailer, just for a little bit more comfort. It must be because I'm getting old, because I've never worried about it before, but I don't know, maybe I'm trying to impress someone. No, Dodge don't care. Hey, this is only a spot where I'm meant to chill out for a little bit and keep trucking north. It allows me to get some stuff done, and it's good to set this all up and see how it works. A bit more of a controlled environment here. No one looking neither. Oh well, we've got to go out, get some firewood too, out there. Somehow, I don't think it's going to be a hassle trying to find any. And then, well, it's beer o'clock. I reckon that deserves a beer. Oi Alf, you reckon it's beer o'clock, mate? Can't argue with that. Get this fire going later. We're gonna have some chops for tea tonight. Cheers to old mate. Man, I'm that hungry. I could eat a horse and chase his jockey. Anyway, again, thank you to old mate for dropping this off that morning. That's that's pretty cool. Like I said, I wish we had got to chat for a little bit longer, but we didn't. We were probably both freezing our ass off. Well, I was anyway. Apparently you wouldn't have been. You're from further down south. We have pork loin chops for tea from Macquarie Mobile Butchers. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Anyway, mate, check them out. A little bit of salt. Cheers, everybody. We're gonna have a packet of noodles. I reckon that'll go really good sitting beside them chops. Not just any kind of noodles. We're gonna do a special one, so we need a bit of garlic. Throw in some sun-dried tomatoes and definitely some of the oil. Sprinkle some Italian herbs in. Take the flavour out. Drop them in. You want to marinate them for a little bit. I'm just doing that until the pork chops have got to be turned. Yummo. So, forgot to mention, when I did do that little stove, I left a gap underneath that brick so I wouldn't suffocate the the fire with that being on top. That's me done. Typical. Here comes the girl. She could smell it from a mile away. I left a gap underneath that brick so the oxygen, so the oxygen, fuck me, oxygen, so the oxygen